So this journal number 2, is more of the TN shape. It's larger, it's 4.5 by 8.5. I haven't made one of these for a while, but I quite enjoyed doing this one. It's just a double layer of cardstock this time. Really, really pretty cardstock, scrapbook cardstock. Whoops. So let's have a look inside. I've tied it this time with seam binding, which I've actually put between the 2 layers of cardstock. And we have got some dangles again on this one, 4 glass bead dangles. Dangles in the middle as well. And I've used one of those cigarette card album photograph, I don't know what to call it, bits cut out over some fabrics, some lace and fabric on the cover there. So this one is pretty stuffed again, it's quite big. So let's have a look inside. This is a looking at journal really, rather than a writing in journal, as most of mine are these days. So I've got a pocket on the inside cover with a piece of French ephemera here. A date on that, but that looks quite old. This is, I suppose this could be used as a pocket. It's just a bit of pretty handkerchief, and I've added a little dangle here, a little flower fairy dangle, and a little piece of found quote from Edith Holden on the bottom, just layered over some music paper. Again, this is Stamperia Hortensia collection. This one I've included the Golden Roan of Mendoin poem. Again, this is some ephemera, old ephemera. Again, French. I think it's something to do with pharmacies. Lots of chemical names on here. And I've just used this little clip just because it's a really shallow pocket. Just holds it in place. So this is the first stanza of the poem. A bit of collage here. This, I think, I'm not sure who did that digital, but that's a digital. And a pocket here. Got book page, it's called Mobilising Women Workers. I think that's for the First World War. And a little tag with a cigarette card in there. First dangle. This is some piano paper, and it was this lovely purple writing on it, so that went beautifully. This is from an old book. Sorry, I'm not getting my words out well. And I've put a tall tag in that little map pocket, again picking up the purples and pinks. Bit of pretty stenciling. This pocket, I've got the front page of Peterson's magazine. It's very tatty, 1871. But I kind of like the way it looked. And there's a postcard here, but no stamp on that one. An old postcard, but no stamp on it. You need to put those both in together to hold that in place. This is a envelope from 1927. This is another stanza from the poem. This is from 1962, and then a little decoupaged library card there. 1961 document. Pocket on this side. There's another piece of the article. See where somebody's written on the back. And a Beatrix Potter card. This is an envelope. I've fastened it over the page with one of these little paper clip snippets. And in here, got an original miniature cabinet card. So that's just over the top of that page. Book page. This is another old document from 1917, and in this pocket, this out. It's a bit more of the poem. Another book page, some thoughts on criticism. Don't think I've actually read that. Might make interesting reading. A tag, just a very beautiful image from a book, and an old photograph, probably from the 40s or 50s. Stenciling here, Flower Fairy page. In this pocket I've just got one item from my 1877 sort of autograph, Victorian autograph album. This is some fussy cutting. Glass beads, they will hang out the top, I like them at the bottom. This is a handkerchief, I put it on some vellum just to stiffen it up a little bit, and there's a selection of vintage photographs in here from the 40s and 50s. Another little pocket, double pocket, forgotten what I've done. So there's a plain card in that one, two more stanzas from the poem so you can read the whole poem, and that's another library card. This one. This is a magazine, this is from Good Housekeeping magazine. And postcard from 1905. Again, there's no stamp on that. Lots of postcards come without stamps. I suppose people tore them off to collect them. This is old document. This is a belly band, so I've got a blank ledger paper in there, and a little bit of a document. I can't remember the name of this one. Not a document, magazine, but it was really large. But obviously I picked that because of the pretty purples that go with the sort of colour scheme of this one. And because the belly band's not very tight, just clipped that in with a paper clip, like so. The dangle on there as well. This is, I think this is from an old apron, little pinny, and I just threaded through some seam binding. In this pocket, old tuck, it's just a little tuck. It's a Flower Fairy flashcard and a photograph of a Great Dane from Cigarette Album. In that one, and in this one we've got another photograph, an original photograph from 1968, and an old receipt. And a bit more of the poem. Fussy cutting, more stenciling, a few more more pieces in this one. I've just got an altered computer card. And a page from that early road atlas. This is the last stanza of the poem. This is a cross stitch that I've stitched onto that page that I did a while ago. And on the back of this, I have got an envelope made from a really, really old book page. I haven't decorated that apart from a bit of lace. It's just beautiful in itself, really. And a little embroidery on the back here, one of my little embroideries I've included on the back. So this one we will call Madeleine, and she will be in the Etsy shop if you're watching this, if you're interested. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all again soon.